Ishibon and Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, the unbelievable live, man. 200 likes already, and we are hitting unbelievable numbers in the likes. But I hope you enjoyed the new segments, and I hope the Who Am I is definitely going to be here to stay. But let's see, we will come up with something new as well. So who knows? Who knows? Let me just crank it up a little bit because let's just move on to the news straight away. Well, here's out of context of out of Arsenal, but I had to do it, man. Bayern trolling Barcelona with a big number 8 in training. Oh my God, they're killing it, man. They've actually broken Barcelona wide apart. Well, Arsenal's new away kit, which is set to launch this week, already for sale on Adidas website in India. And I personally do not like this kit, man. I really do not like this kit. It is really, I personally feel, I actually despise it. The 2020-2021 Premier League fixtures will be announced at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Well, yes, 9 a.m. on Thursday is going to be announced, the Premier League fixtures. So you guys will come to know how exactly things will turn out for Arsenal and who will be Arsenal facing initially. Well, Gabriel Magalhaes has done it again. Well, yes, Gabriel Magalhaes has again liked Urban Arsenal's Instagram post. Yes, he has watched the story. No, he did not like it. He watched the story where he posted an image about Gabriel Magalhaes. So it looks like Gabriel Magalhaes to Arsenal is definitely happening, man. And according to AFC source, after Gabriel joins Arsenal, that will mean Arsenal have completed 2 out of their 4 positional targets this summer. We always have wanted Willian, but we wanted Upamecano, but deemed the transfer too expensive, so we opted for Gabriel instead. Now we will look to move swiftly on to Partey as Atletico Madrid have been knocked out of the Champions League. Arsenal have informed Atletico and Partey that they still plan to pay the release clause, and it's just a matter of time. Personal terms won't be an issue there. Depending on how much money is left, Aouar will then be targeted. The fee would be in the region of £50 million and would require some player sales before anything. Aouar has held positive talks with Arsenal and Arteta, and he thinks positively of the Arsenal project. While all this is going on, Ceballos will make his final decision on whether he wants to come back to Arsenal again. Arteta wants him back, and a loan deal with an option is a massive possibility. Real Madrid would prefer it to be an obligation. Obviously, all these deals are being explored. Player sales will be going out to fund these deals. So imagine, yes, we are resurrecting Arsenal again, but let's see how things will turn out. Well, players are set to return for pre-season on Friday. Well, yes, Friday you would see the players actually return for pre-season, and probably after that you could see either Saturday or Sunday the Aubameyang deal will be shot. So I don't know how things will turn out. But moving on, Arsenal are reportedly keen on signing striker Andrea Petagna from Serie A giants Napoli. Well, yes, Mikel Arteta has identified the striker as a good option for his side after he scored 12 goals on loan at Spal last season. Well, let's see. It's just very much early that we've tapped into it, but Andrea Petagna is definitely one of linked with Arsenal. Well, Roma are reportedly interested in signing Arsenal defender Socrates in a potential swap deal. Well, it looks like also along the side Socrates, also Napoli are also interested and they are prepared to offload Nikola Maximovic in exchange to tempt Arsenal to let go of Socrates to Napoli. So let's see. It's a fight for Napoli, and I'm pretty much sure Arsenal are enjoying this. Well, moving on. Well, FIFA changes that could change Arsenal's Premier League campaign because it involves Gabriel Magalhaes, Felipe Coutinho and Willian. Well, there are changes to the international schedule which could leave Mikel Arteta without a number of players for the Premier League fixtures. FIFA have announced that they are making changes to the international calendar that could serve as a big blow to Arsenal, and the international match window, which would have taken place in September this year, will now be taking place from January 24th to February 1st, 2022 for all the confederations apart from UEFA. The January window will also include the Africa Cup of Nations finals, which will take place in January. It means the European clubs will be obliged to release all of their non-European players for international duty during that period of time. Well, for Arsenal, that could mean losing 3 potential new signings, which includes Willian, who plays for Brazil. And while fellow Brazilians Gabriel Magalhaes and could be a potential Arsenal signing Felipe Coutinho have been linked with the summer transfer, so they will not be available if they come to Arsenal. And Gunners could also be without Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Gabriel Martinelli. Well, yes, the official news is that to include the new dates of the CONCACAF Gold Cup 2021, from 2nd to 6th July 2021 and final tournament from 10th of July to 1st of August 2021 with a mandatory release starting on 28th of June 2021. So yes, that's how the things will turn out, and I hope somehow Arsenal find a way to actually play through this difficult time. Well, let's see what the future has to say. Ashley Cole has actually snubbed former Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger after revealing that Carlo Ancelotti is his favorite manager. He says, "My favorite manager that I played under, I would say, is Carlo Ancelotti. I played under some great ones. They were all different and I loved them for different reasons. But I just felt that Ancelotti, I had a really, really good bond with him. Of course, I admired him. He was a legend as a player. And then, of course, what he achieved as a manager. Then he came to Chelsea and he was just that manager that everyone seemed to love, whether you were playing or not. He was capable of putting that arm around you when you needed, not just about football stuff. If you're struggling off the field, he was very understanding which as players you want. You see that human side in people, it's not all about football. So for me, he was my favorite, and tactically at times he was a genius. He had that understanding whether to go in depth tactics or to trust the players to go out and deliver what he says in the team meeting. So according to him, there's nothing that he believes that Arsene Wenger is above Carlo Ancelotti. For him, Carlo Ancelotti is his best manager. Well, moving on. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta says is actually optimistic about the season's club's chances next season. He says, "I have to look at the players, how they come from holidays, how they come from after winning. I want to see that reaction. Are they going to be a little more relaxed because we've done something, or are they going to come with, okay, this is nothing that we've done. We have to go to the next level. We have to apply ourselves better. We have to improve in a lot of areas, and we have to dominate many other aspects of the game that at the moment we cannot control." If that is the mindset, then I am very positive that we will be sitting here in a year's time, really happy. But I hope we take that road straight away. I'm very positive about where we are. I don't know if we are ahead of schedule. Obviously, if you had told me that we were going to win the cup before we joined, then I probably would have been happy with that. What I am very positive and very passionate and encouraged about is what we can do in the future. And if we make the right decisions, I'm super confident that we can bring the club back to the top. So yes, Mikel Arteta is the manager that you would want to manage Arsenal, because this guy does not want Arsenal team to actually relax after just their FA Cup victory. So I think, yes, we are going for the Community Shield straight away. Well, let's talk about more stuff. Well, a former coach of Arsenal new signing Tim Akinola has revealed his shock at the midfielder's move to Arsenal. He says, "It does come as a surprise. I've got to admit, a move to Arsenal from Huddersfield certainly wasn't expected from what I saw with his time with us. He joined us on loan when we had a few injuries. He was a quiet lad but a really combative midfielder. He was box to box, won the ball back well, and he had a positive impact while he was with us. Physically, his frame isn't imposing or big, but what he does do really well is he covers a lot of ground and gets the ball back quickly. I can see why a Premier League club might have picked him up, and it's come as a surprise at our football club." So they don't believe it, but yeah, that's happening. So moving on. Mohamed Elneny is reportedly set to return to Arsenal this week after finishing his loan spell at Besiktas. Well, according to certain, Simon Collins says the midfielder is attracting interest from a number of Super League sites. He tweeted, "Elneny will be one of those returning to pre-season at Arsenal this week. Plenty of interest in him from clubs in Turkey after a good season at Besiktas." So let's see how things will turn out. Well, the female GOAT, Vivian Miedema, Arsenal women tweeted out who's excited to watch the GOAT on Saturday night. Well, let's see how things will turn out for Vivian Miedema. For Arsenal, I hope so. It will be happening. But here's the big part. Here's why you guys are already here. Well, Thomas Partey's brother, man, Samuel Ziga, actually tweeted out, his PR representative of Thomas Partey tweeted out, "God's plan." And his brother actually retweeted with a comment saying that always the best. Oh my God, Godwin Partey gives a bigger hint that yes, always it's God's plan, and he's saying always the best. It's a huge hint that yes, I mean they all have actually kept this. Let's see how things will turn out. But moving on. Well, everyone talks about Jamie Vardy, but Flappy Hansky actually tweeted out this. He said the greatest non-league to league story is not Jamie Vardy. Ian Wright went from being in jail and playing for non-league Greenwich Borough for £30 a week to winning the Golden Boot with Palace or Arsenal within a decade. So yes, the bigger news is not Jamie Vardy, but yes, Ian Wright. So don't actually straight away go into what you actually read. Just make your, know about your legends. Yeah, your club legends have really big stories, and those boots won't be fulfilled by anyone else. Well, let's talk about it. Arsenal women tweeted out, "We think Malin Gut is going to be one of the best holding midfielders, if not in Europe, then around the world, according to Joe Montemurro." Yes, but she's not given much chances though. But yes, Joe Montemurro believes that she is going to be, Malin Gut is going to be the best holding midfielder. I hope so. I hope so. She is. She does look good. And also, Rafael Oremia actually tweeted out that in Greece, it looks like the arrival of Socrates to Napoli is at 90%. 90%. That is unbelievable. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.